Hey, y'all already know what it is. It's RZD. Hey, watch my video. Okay, cuz. Period. Hey, y'all. Like, can y'all hear me? I know y'all can hear me because I talk loud. But after these 4 long weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, I haven't been posting because I'm lazy like that. But I'm back. I'm here. So be happy I'm here. Okay. So as y'all can tell by the title, y'all, my hair look like it grew a whole lot. I don't know why, but it just do. But as y'all can tell by the title, I'm be telling y'all about the time I called my boo. She know me. And for real, I didn't even care. I had no emotion. Like, no emotion. Like, I didn't, for some reason, I just didn't care. Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why, but I just didn't care. But anyways, without further ado, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into this video. Okay, y'all. So, this happened recently. Like, this was recently. So, this was like, boom. This had all happened. Now, I was telling my friends, I was like, yeah, like, he cute, this and that. Like, I want to talk to him. Okay, that's how that went. So then, that's when they was like, okay, I'm gonna pitch you on this and this. I'm like, no, I can do it myself. Like, I can do it myself. So, it's dark. So they was like, I'm gonna pitch you on. I was like, no, I can do it myself. So then, it was like, I remember the day. We started talking like September 25th. September 25th, September 26th. And then started for real, like, going out, like, because I already knew him. Like, so it wasn't like no point of talking. Mistake number one. Should have talked to him before I got in a relationship with him. But whatever. I felt in the need, like, I didn't have to. Like, come on now. Like, I don't know, but like, to get that talking stuff, when you talk to somebody, that just stuff, it gets so, oh, like, you either with me or you not. Like, I ain't had time for that talk stuff. But that was a mistake. I should have just talked to him. So, I think we for real started talking like going out like on the 29th. Oh, okay, so we started talking over there. Okay, boom. We started talking. When we started talking, he had this girl, his old girlfriend, like, not the old girlfriend, like the old girlfriend. So, and then the old girlfriend, we're gonna name her A. A was always, like, every girlfriend he had, we're gonna name him. No, we're gonna name him A. We're gonna name her. No. We're gonna name her A, name him B. Literally every girlfriend that that B had, A would always try to go back and forth with her. Now the thing about me is, I'm not the girlfriend you gonna try to bully. Sorry, it's not gonna work that way. So, she was steady trying to argue, go back and forth. You know, at first, what happened? I forgot how me and her conversation even started. I think she texted me, or I text her and asked her did she talk to him or whatever, and she was saying no, but how they was still working on each other, how they was still working on it, and how this. I said, oh well, y'all can fix y'all problems after we get done talking. Like, period, girl, period. So she I guess she had asked me, like, she was just asking me weird stuff, like, have I met his mom, Have I went in his house? Have I went to his house? Like, girl, why? Why? It didn't concern you. Why? Like, I just didn't get that. So she steady asking me these questions. I'm steady telling her, like, it's not your business. Like, no, like, no. So she's steady talking or whatever. So I posted something on my private story or whatever. So when I posted something on my private story, she had somebody had went back and told her I was talking about her false. So she felt in the need to add me on Snapchat. Now listen, I haven't had this girl on Snapchat for like a couple years, because back then, like, we wasn't cool, but I knew her. We talked sometimes when I get spoken to. Cause the thing is, I only speak when I'm spoken to. Like, I don't speak to everybody. Like, so yeah, I had her on Snapchat. I guess she blocked me, she unfriended me, she did something. But all of a sudden, she had added me back. So she added me back. I'm like, okay. So I add her to my private story because, like, I just wanted to add her to my private story, because if I did post something on my private story, it's not like I'm hiding it from you. Like, you can see everything I'm saying. So, and she added me to her private story because I guess that's what she was gonna post, whatever. So, y'all, she steady arguing with me. Mind you, y'all, this girl, listen, I'm 14, he 15, she like 16. So we all in the same age group, kinda. She 2 years older than me. Like, he just know I'm 14, he 15. But he finna turn 16. But we don't talk no more, so it really don't matter. So, I'm steady mixing this stuff. Oh, so anyway, so she steady trying to argue with me, like, y'all, I'm telling her, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even finna argue with you, girl. You too old to be trying to even argue with me. So I'm finna get my sister. Boom. Got my sister. Girl, y'all don't even want to know how long me and this girl been arguing. We've been arguing since I started talking to him. Literally. Since I started talking to him, like, almost every day. If it ain't every day, it's like 2 days out the week. Like, it was just too much. So, like, the thing was, he cut her off. Like, he didn't talk to her. Like, he didn't conversate with her. None of that. So I'm like, okay, boom. Like, she out my head. Like, I'm not even thinking about her, because I'm like, I knew for sure that he wasn't talking to her. So I'm like, okay, boom. Days and weeks went by. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this boy coming up after school to see me, all this other stuff. I'm like, ew. Because he went to the school that was next door to my school. So, not every day, but most of the days, like, when they get out of school, he'll go home, come up there, stay up there for like 30 minutes, and then we go home. That was it. That was all. So then it was like 2 weeks later, I'm sitting in music. So I was sitting in music or whatever, and my boy best friend, cause listen, me and my friends thought this was cute, and it really wasn't. This was all toxic. Like, all 3 of them was toxic. We was talking to friends, like a group of friends. We was a group of friends. They was a group of friends. That's how it was. So everybody used to always say, like, they so in love, or they so this and this, but the whole time they getting cheated on. I used to always say, with who, because it's like, if y'all gonna say somebody getting cheated on, y'all gotta at least have 1, a name, 2, proof. Like, you can't just be going around saying people getting cheated on and you ain't gonna tell them. Like, come on now. So, boom. He be in music. He like, y'all think this and this, but y'all all getting cheated on. And I'm like, with who? he like, bro, I'm not gonna tell you because you gonna go back and say this, you gonna go back and say that. I'm like, I'm not gonna go back and say nothing. I'm just asking you who. Like, I'm curious at this point. Like, you got me wanting to know because at first you mentioned it, and then you gonna stop saying that. I hate when people do that. I hate when people finna tell me something, but then they stop telling me, or they be like, never mind. Like, don't do that. That is annoying. So like, finish what you finna say. So he like, no, I'm not gonna tell y'all. Y'all, you gonna run back and tell him that I said this, that I said that. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, come on now, I'm not even like that. And I still didn't tell him to this day who told me that. But then, this the thing. No, was this after or before? No, this was after. I'm going ahead. So, boom, he tell me, he like, well, B, he was just, we gonna name her C. So he like, B was just talking to this one girl. I'm like, who was the one girl? He like, he say her name, C. So I'm like, who was that? Like, I never heard of her. I never heard of her. So, he like, C. So I get on my phone. I look her up on Facebook. Y'all, I ain't even gonna say it. I looked her up on Facebook. I'm like, okay. So I don't see nothing. So my friend like, she like, do you want me to text her? Because she had it on Facebook. I didn't have her on Facebook because, like I said, I didn't know who she was. So she had her on Facebook. She texted her or whatever, and she asked. She texted her. She like hey. She responded fast. She like, hey, my friend said, hey. The girl, see, she was like, yeah. Then that's when my friend, she was like, do you talk to B? Because my friend talked to him. She was steady trying to beat around the bush, this. So I'm like, give me the phone. Because at this point, it's just doing too much. So I'm like, give me the phone. Boom. So she give me the phone or whatever. I'm texting her. I'm like, so do you talk to this and this? Because I talk to this and this, and we've been talking for this long, and this and that. She like, oh, well, I was just with him this weekend. Like, how? I just seen his face this weekend. So how? So she like, yeah, I just seen him this weekend. He had came to my house. I'm like, he came to your what? It's like, he came to my house. Y'all, I wasn't even mad. I'm like, okay, I'ma see. So I was finna text him. And then y'all, I couldn't even text him. Funny thing is, he don't have a phone. He broke his phone. At first, when we first started talking, like for 2 days, the first 2 days of our relationship, he had a phone. It broke. So he was steady texting me off his friend's phone, and I felt like that's what kind of like made us stop really like liking on each other for real, because like we didn't talk to each other 24/7. It was only when he was with friends and his friends would let him get his phone. So he didn't have no phone. So it was like, dang, come on now. But I was finna text him because y'all, when I tell you, this boy was so good at lying. And then he would put everything on his granny. Like, you know, boys be like, oh my dear granny, oh my dear granny, oh my dear granny. Yes, that's how he was. Every day he said that every time. So I'm like, okay. I wasn't finna mention that to him. So she like, so I'm like, stop texting me from her phone. I'm finna text you from my phone because this is me and your situation. Well, I'm not finna keep texting you back and forth from her phone. She's like, okay, bet. She real cool. We not going back and forth. We not doing none of that, because one thing we don't do, baby, we don't fight over boys. We don't argue over boys. So she real cool and everything. Like, she chill. So I text her. I'm like, yeah, so this. So we texting or whatever. She telling me everything. She saying how they be all in the hallway hugged up on each other, and how yeah, like I said, her daddy had met him. He had met her daddy and her friends and all this other stuff, and how she got pictures and videos with this boy. Pictures and videos. So she sent them to me. I'm looking at it like, this the same jacket he had on when I seen him. He all in her face. Wow. Oh. Like, that's literally how I was. I'm like, oh. Like, oh. So I'm like, thank you, girl. That's all I gotta say. Then I told my friend to tell her boyfriend, because they were so friends. Everybody was friends, like I said. I told my friend to tell her boyfriend that he needs to come up to the school after school and bring his friend with him. His friend was B. So he like, okay, cool. So boom, after school come, and I told I'm like, yeah, I'm finna ask him right now. And when I asked him, do you want me to like call you, or do you want me to like record it or something, just in case, you know, because one thing this girl not gonna do, she not gonna lie. I just know it. Y'all just have to see the type of person this girl is. She not gonna lie, especially about something like this. What she got to lie for? Like, what she got to lie for? So it's after school, right? Okay, like we waited like 20 minutes, so they finally come. He already knew that I knew. He already knew that I knew. So he didn't come with his friend. So I'm like, where your friend at? He like, I don't know. He went the other way. I'm like, no, don't tell him to go the other way. Tell him come here. Tell him come here. So he bring him. He's sitting there looking stupid. He like, yeah. I'm like, so who is that? I'm like, so who is he? He like, who? I said, don't play stupid. Who is she? Because she just told me that y'all been talking for the longest. She sent me pictures, videos, everything. Like, what you lying for? He like, bro, I'm not lying. On my dead granny, I do not like that girl. I did not go see that girl on the weekend. I was not up on her. Just lying. So then I'm like, for real? He like, for real? I'm like, okay. So I'm like, bye, you dismissed. Like, just get out of my face. We broke up. I'm done at that point. Wrong. Silly me. I stopped talking to him. So he texted me. He's like, no. I'm telling her, I'm in the car, because at this point, girl, I ain't want to listen to nobody. I was irritated because, boy, come on now, you just sat there and lied. Like, I didn't even care about you cheating. It's just, why would you lie? You could have just told the truth. You told the truth, like, what you lying for? And then I had everything in my phone. Like, then thing was, y'all, I was on when he was lying and said how he didn't do this. I called her. I'm like, girl, now he right here. Now he said he ain't do this, he ain't do that. He like, she like, he lying, this and this. You could ask anybody, you could ask my friends. They was right there, like they seen it all. He was with me on the weekend. Like, I don't know why he lying. He's sitting there like this. Like, dang, I really can't believe this girl sitting here telling her everything. Yes, she told me everything. So I'm like, okay, thank you. I hung up. So I got in the car. I went to McDonald's with my sister. I told her what happened. So then I'm texting her. I'm like, girl, you can have him. I don't want him anymore. You can have him. She's like, no, girl, I don't want him no more. Like, that he just lied too much and he too much. Like, I'm not gonna go through that. So I don't want him. I'm like, okay, whatever. Left it at that. Never talked to that girl again. None of that. Like a week or some days went by. Like 2 days went by. We back together. Worst mistake ever. So we back together, right? So we back together, and I'm asking my teacher. I'm in school this time. Like, I was in school the last time, but I'm in school this time. I'm in class, like real class, not an elective, because I was in an elective the first time. Second time, I wasn't in the elective. So I'm sitting in class, and I'm like, Mr. That it is, can I go outside and call my mama? Because I really did have to call my mama, but she didn't answer, so I went back in the classroom. All of a sudden, my phone started ringing. So my phone started ringing, and my friend was calling me. So I answered. I'm like, yeah, I already knew what it was about, because she told me everything, and everything this girl was telling me, it came up true. So she called me. I answer. I'm like, no, my phone ringing in my lap. I'm like, can I go out in the hallway? This my mama. He like, yeah. So I answer. I'm like, hello. She like, honey, you still talk to B? I'm like, yeah, I already know what happened. So she like, because he up in the hallway, we gonna name her A, B, C, D. Cause she like, because he was just in the hallway hugging up on D. I'm like, gee, what? Like, again, like, you just not gonna learn. So I'm like, okay. So I bring it up to him about it. I'm like, and then the thing is, D was one of his friends, one of his close friends' sisters, older sister. Like, they not older, like they 1 year apart, but that's just his sister. How can you go out with your brother friend? I can't see myself doing that. You supposed to look at your brother friends as your brother, not your boyfriend. So she like, yeah, this. I'm like, okay. So I bring it up to B. I'm like, so you was in the hallway hugging up on D? She like, no, bro, on my dead granny. I already knew he was lying. I already knew. He like, no, bro, on my dead granny, did this and this. You can even ask. He called his friend in there, the brother. He like, now, would you ever let me talk to your sister? Him being his homie, he just like this. He like, nah, bro, I would never let you talk to my sister, bro. You do this, you do that, and I'll beat you. I'll beat you if you ever talk to my sister. This and this. Lying. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Went on by my day. So next thing you know, I just keep hearing like they steady in the hallway hugging up on each other. Like, multiple people keep telling me like, B and D steady in the hallway hugging up on each other. I'm like, okay, because at this point I'm finna be done for real. So one day, this was the last day I ever seen this boy all day. So one day, me and my friends going to Windy City. We were going to go get some chicken. So I seen him, and we was somewhere. And I had seen him. So when I had seen him where he was at, D and her friend was going where he was at, and while I was leaving, that ain't feel right to me. So I'm like, I asked him, I'm like, why is she coming over here? He like, I don't know, my mama just cussed her out. I don't know why she came over there, this and this. I'm like, okay. So stuff just steady went by. I'm like, I'm done talking to him. Like, it was just, I think, what was the reason I first stopped talking to him? Oh, that was the reason I first stopped talking to him, because I found out that him, like, that B and D, they was for real talking. And they talk now. Like, they talk now. The same girl he was telling me not to worry about, the same girl he talked to right now. So I'm like, okay. Like, was I supposed to care? Was I supposed to cry? This. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, y'all weird, but okay. It was just so much going on. And then, like, it just so many videos and screenshots in my phone. Like, I should just left that boy alone. Soon as I found out he was doing something, I should have left him alone. Just let him clean alone. Because that's not what you do. But y'all, that is the time I caught him cheating. She sent me pictures, videos, all that. And boy, we ain't even all that cute. Ain't. Y'all don't even know the half of it. Y'all don't even know the half of it. But now I don't talk to that boy. I don't conversate with him. I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. None of that. I don't like that boy no more. I don't want to be with that boy no more. Cut. All he is a liar. Like, that boy would lie about anything. You can ask him, is he from Missouri? He could be from Missouri. He gonna lie and say, no, I'm from Chicago. What is you lying for? Like, it don't be that serious. So, yeah. That's the story time on how I got cheated on. I call him cheating. Like, it was, but yeah, y'all. I know y'all miss me because I miss y'all. It's been 4 long weeks. 4. I don't know why I've been 4 weeks. I just be lazy. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all already know what it is. It's on TV and you watch it on me. Okay, cause period.